Yeah, here's why this is so important in sales is when, and let me give you this story. I was on retainer with this team. They were a door-to-door sales company. Their top performer, who was crushing it, literally was coming off of like 2 weeks of overnight, all of a sudden couldn't make a sale. And they couldn't figure out what was going on. They were walking through, they talked to the sales team, they talked to the sales manager, he went to the CEO of the company, he started the company by doing his own sales door to door, and so they were doing everything that they possibly could. And why they didn't come to me sooner, I don't understand, but 2 weeks into this, they finally called me up. They're like, hey, this guy's stuck. We don't know what to do. And as I sat down with this guy and I'm breaking down literally what was going on, what happened before your last sale, what happened in your last sale, what happened in the next door knock that didn't produce a sale for you. And we literally were going step by step, breaking down everything that had happened. Well, come to find out, the door that he knocked on that was after his last sale, the guy that opened his door looked like his dad. Now, mind you, his dad was the guy that told him, you're never going to amount to anything, you're never going to make any money, you can't be successful, you're stupid. I mean, he said all kinds of things to this guy, to this kid, when he was a kid, right? And so herein lies the issue with us not unpacking our bag and not doing this emotional intelligence work. Here this is cropping up, and in 2 weeks that cost that company tens of thousands, actually it was hundreds of thousands. We ran the numbers, and the rate at which he was selling over $100,000 a week. So in 2 weeks he had lost well over $200,000+ in sales because this had triggered him so much. So when people think and want to like sweep this emotional intelligence work under the rug and pretend it's not that big of a deal, they don't recognize the impact that this is costing people and their bottom line. This happens on the daily with all of your sales teams. I mean, everybody who's worked with the sales teams knows it, right? When they're in a funk, their things aren't going right at home, they're in a fight with their girlfriend, they just got in a car wreck, whatever it might be, find out their mom is dying of cancer, it doesn't matter. If they don't have the emotional intelligence to manage and handle life's events that are going on around them, that eats into their ability to produce sales. And if it, say, let's just put some numbers on it, if it's eating into their sales revenue at a rate of maybe 20% of their bandwidth, of their mindset, of their thinking process for the day is absorbed in what's going on, that's 20% lost productivity. You add that up hour by hour by hour, or in this case, 2 weeks with this guy, it was far more than 20% that this one knocked him. It's very costly if your sales team doesn't have the skill set of emotional intelligence.